Hello everyone, welcome back to Bricks and Dragons. I know I haven't really posted all that much here this week. I've been kind of busy taking care of some other things and kind of worn out. So kind of trying to get back from being on a hiatus here. What we have here today is we have our War Machine Mech armor. So actually this thing was on sale. Instead of being, I think it was like $14, we were at $8 and $8.50, somewhere in that neighborhood, sir. So here, let's see here. Still trying to figure out exactly how I wanted the camera here. Still have a huge mess on the table, but you know what? Let's get these together. I got two of them. Kind of wanted to have like a little mech army here, so I figure smaller suits, that should work pretty good. So that's where we are. Okay, so I'll get going here. We'll fast forward this so you get to see the build as we go along, and then we'll go from there. So for you, I'll be quiet and we'll just speed through this, and then for me, I will just keep going along, and here we are. Alright, so here we are. We're finished building our War Machine Mech armor, and as you can see, I kind of pulled out some of the other other sets that I've done in the past here. So in comparison to like some of the older sets that we had from actual Lego, we are pretty close to the same size. So to the old Iron Man armor here in a War Machine, I mean, we're not that far off on the size, so that works pretty good. I mean, let me just pull out a figure here. I mean, you get to see we are, this is about 2 stories tall, so you know, you can kind of figure it out in that regard. So if you're looking at to put it into your city or something like that, you know, we're about 2 stories tall. He does have the helmet, so we can put the helmet on if we wanted to. Right now I've got Brody with his helmet off. So in comparison, you know, these were much more expensive sets. This is a wonderful set, especially if you can find it on sale like I did, or on clearance where it's $8 and $8.50, somewhere in that neighborhood. Very nice build. You know, the legs, we don't really have a lot that we can, I mean, these are stiff joints. Same with the arms. So it's not like you're going to be able to click the legs to very many different positions. And when I first put this in, I had put this all the way in, so it didn't want to go out. So I had to kind of bring this out just a little bit here. And of course, I'm always worried I'm going to break it, because as you've seen many times in the past, I start doing that, and next thing you know, I've got things kind of a little broken. We don't have the best articulation here at the hip. I mean, we have a pretty good range, but not the best. It's a little clunky, but it works really nice. with the stiff legs and that, because I mean, you're talking about kids with imaginative play. I think it's going to work out pretty good. We have a nice torso twist. That's wonderful. It gives you a lot of different posing possibilities here. Now, War Machine meant more for like a military aspect than what Iron Man's suit is, even though the Iron Man suit has always got all the nice little gadgets on there. We have 3 big guns here. I don't know if these would be machine guns, and that's some sort of big pulse weapon or something. And then we also have these. I don't know if that's just going to be extra struts here to help protect them, or if they should be up here a little bit for something else. Either way, it's there. Actually, looking at it, I think these are just little extra armor pieces to keep them safe inside there. So it works pretty good. You saw me put this in here when we were building this, and this actually just comes forward, so that works out really nice. Like I said, I do have one extra set of these. I picked up a second set when I did this right away. In comparison, I mean, we have an entire head assembly that kind of comes up, and then we have Tony Stark in here, and we have Brody Rhodes in here. So, this works pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's all right. And actually, I think in the movie, for Brody, I thought he had his head sitting up on top of here anyways. So however you want to do it, you could even modify this a little bit and put like a round kind of clear ball on the top here, kind of like what this one is. You could probably put that on top of there and make that work. I brought these out. I have yet to futz with them. And I know when I made the original video, I was like, okay, well, I bought these. I think these were like $10 a piece or something way back when. And as you can see, only one of them, and that's this one, actually has everything together. Otherwise, these things are just barely cobbled together. They don't like to stay together very well. So unfortunately, I have pieces just sitting here. And actually, I think this arm belongs to this. I don't know where his arm is. It's sitting on the table somewhere. But yeah, it's just, for the money, even if you got this at full price at $14, $15, this is a pretty decent build. It is pretty nice. This does come off, or not off so much, but it does kind of open up here. Or it did. Guess it's not going to want to anymore because of the way it's all put on here. It really doesn't want to open up all that much, but it's an interesting way to build this. Gives you like your fuel cell or whatever else, probably for your plasma weapon here. But if you're trying to come up with a little mech armor army or something like that, this does work really nice. Being the gray or whatever, you can always accessorize it and add some extra colors here or there. The Iron Man suit is always nice, but it always looks like it's the Iron Man suit because of the way the armor is colored and that. So with that though, I think it is a nice build. I do really enjoy it. As you saw, it didn't take me all that long to put it together. I did cheat a little bit because I knew that I was working on the legs. Whatever I was doing on one, I just had to mirror the other side. So as you saw, I had them both out here, and I'm just kind of going. And I do that quite often with doing starships and all that. Especially when if you're doing one wing and you're going to do the other, just mirror image of it. There you are. Hands, I knew that was going to be a little different because, you can look at the picture, things are a little different there. So with that being said, though, it is a nice build. I do enjoy it. Looks wonderful. It's a great collection to my little army going on as I keep building things up. And we'll see what other kind of silly things we can come up with that. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sitting around the pool table. We'll see you in the next video.